Welcome back, families. Today is Tuesday, April 7th. We're on day 4A. Again, in this video, it will have information for 4A and 4B. We ask that you divide it up into 2 days. That way it gives you time to do ST math and the other work that you need to get done. All right, here we go. Again, we have been talking about shape attributes and trying to do some describing about shapes and identifying what they look like. And so we talked about quadrilaterals have 4 sides, and we hopefully talked about some of those attributes of a quadrilateral. So here's our quadrilateral, an example here. It says, I am a 4-sided shape with 4 corners or angles. So we can have all sorts of different kinds of quadrilaterals. And so we're going to take a look today. Remember, when we're describing quadrilaterals, you can practice drawing them out, describe them to your family, use words like side and angle and vertex, which is that point, whether they have parallel lines, whether they have right angles. So I would recommend taking some time drawing with your family, drawing some different kinds of quadrilaterals so you can kind of get that idea of what they are. Today in our lesson, we have a couple things in our workbooks that we're going to or our packets that we're going to look on. We have a what is a quadrilateral page, which is page 199 on your page numbers in there. And then we're going to do an activity called drawing and reasoning about quadrilaterals. And so we'll do both of those today. So let's take a look in your packet. Let's first start with the what is a quadrilateral. So remember, it's going to have 4 sides. And so it says these shapes are quadrilateral. So they give you some examples of some different kinds of quadrilaterals here. Make sure you do get your name and student number on there, because it doesn't give you a name spot, but just slide it in so that way when you turn in your packet to me, I know who it belongs to. And now it says these shapes are not quadrilateral. So explain to your family, why are they not quadrilaterals, right? Are they not closed in like letter K? It's missing a side, right? It has to be a closed figure. It maybe this one, right? It has 3 sides instead of 4. Okay, so make sure these again have our rounded sides. So we're looking for straight sides on our quadrilaterals. And so take a look at those and try to describe why they are not quadrilaterals. Okay, so look at the shapes. What do the quadrilaterals have in common? Give me a few things. What do you think are the attributes of a quadrilateral? So describe using some of those keywords we talked about. It says, tell your partner your ideas. Your partner might be somebody at your house there that you can turn to, and you can explain to them what you notice about what is a quadrilateral and what is not a quadrilateral today. All right, your other activity. We'll have to scroll back a little bit. It says drawing and reasoning about quadrilaterals. It says the member of Juan's family are making plans for a garden that will be in the shape of a quadrilateral. Juan wants a quadrilateral with 4 right angles. So make sure you understand what a right angle is. Try drawing shapes on a sheet of dot paper, which is provided in your packet, that will work for Juan's plan. Circle the one you think Juan should use for his garden. And you can tell your family about why you think you should use that one. It says Juan's sister, Linda, wants a quadrilateral with just 2 right angles. Try drawing shapes on a second sheet of dot paper that will work for Linda's plan. Circle the one you think Linda should use. Explain how you know your circled shape for problem 2 works for Linda's plan. So you're going to do some describing there. So inside your packet, again, you should be able to remember what a quadrilateral is from our other page that we worked on, and use our dot pages in there to help with your drawing. So make sure you give a couple different options. So that's why they give you some separate pages there to work on for both Juan and Juan's sister, Linda. All right. When you are all done today, you can go on to ST Math. Again, we expect you to be logging into that, doing your work so you can move up on that super improver board. And of course, to expand your learning in math, it's a great way to practice. Also, you have those math games that you can get to online if you're done with ST Math for a while, and you can take a little break and do some other games. At this point, this is where we'd like you to stop the video. We'd like you to come back tomorrow, and then we'll do part 4B. Again, we will continue on tomorrow. All right, welcome. It is Math Day 4B, and so hopefully we're working on our next section in math and you're keeping up with us. So what did we learn? We've spent a lot of time talking about attributes of shapes. And so hopefully you've been working on those key terms with your family. And now we're working on some work with quadrilaterals. So make sure you're reviewing those things. Today we're going to go on to our math boxes. And so go ahead and make sure you get out your math boxes that go with lesson 8-4. All right, second graders, we're working on our math boxes for lesson 8-4. And so let's take a look. Again, you're trying to find some missing numbers. So on number 1, it says 21 plus what number will get you up to 50? Then it says 100 is equal to 52 plus what number? Then what number is equal to 70 minus 19? And then it says 38 plus what number will get you up to 90? Okay. So again, you can do that practice. Again, if you need to pause the video to give yourself more time to work those out, great, pause and then come right back to us and we'll work on the next problem together. Number 2, fill in the circle next to the correct answer. So again, we've been doing lots of practice on adding 4 different numbers. So add up those numbers. Which one of those is the correct answer? Number 3, again, not everyone has a ruler at home, so we're going to give you a little bit of help. It says that we are going to do a measurement about how many centimeters long that line is. That line looks to be about 2 centimeters long, so you want to fill that in there. Now, draw a line segment that's 4 centimeters longer. So you'll have 2 more of those added on because 2 plus 2 is 4. And so how long is that line segment? So you had one that was 2, and your new one is 4 centimeters longer. So that new one should be about 6 centimeters long. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. That helps you to get a free answer of the day and do some work together. Okay. Number 4 says there are 15 second graders at the lunch table. Then 12 more sit down. After a while, 10 children leave. How many children are at the lunch table now? Make sure you're writing number models because there's 2 steps to that. The first step is you are adding the 15 second graders and 12 more that come to sit with them. Once you get that total, then you have to take away the 10 that leave. So make sure you show both steps. Make sure you tell us what the correct answer is down at the bottom. Finally, on number 5, it says write a number story to match the number model. So again, you can fill in your names there. Mr. Hill had 35 candies. Then Mrs. Hill gave him 15 more. How many does he have now? You can fill in your names. You can fill in your items. Just make sure it's an addition problem that uses the numbers 35 and 15. And of course, you're going to solve your problem down at the bottom. Don't forget to write the answer down there at the end. Okay. All right. Thank you for working with us on Math Boxes 8-4. All right. As we finish up today, remember after you're done with math boxes, make sure an adult checks that over for you. Make sure that you're doing good practice because we want to practice things the right way. After you're done, you can go on to ST Math, keep growing and improving on there. We'll check your results. Remember, those scores show up on my computer so I can see how many days you're logging in, how much time you're spending, whether you're actually growing in that time, and hopefully you're growing your brain and keep moving. All right, keep up the good work, and we will see you next time. Good job, guys.